Hello everyone, I am Luis, an overseas PM from LA and the MEA team. I'm very glad to be here to discussing with you about multilinguals. You may all face some problem of multilingual before, so today we are here to explain all details of multilinguals here. Hope it will be very helpful for you. Tuya IoT platform can support different products, and for different products, it will have different words and text. So we separate the device multilingual from the app to the IoT platform, so you can translate all the text and words in IoT platform directly. For the app, we will provide 2 Excel files for you to change. After translation, we will upload to our cloud. First, let's be discussing about device multilingual. Here is the main topic of device multilinguals. The first I will introduce is about how to select multiple language which you need in IoT platform. And next, I will introduce how to translate of the product name and UI control panels. And next, we will introduce the function which of the device will show on tap to run and automation. And next, we will introduce of the network connection guiders of translation. And for alarm test, it's used to when you set the alarm notification of your device, we can set different language of the text. And the last one is for the firmware update. When you have a firmware of device, you can set different language of it. First, let's take a look of the multilingual page. When you log in our IoT platform, find the product which you want to translate, like this page. And there will be a button, multilingual button, showing in the left, which you can click it. Then it will go to the multilingual page. And you can also find the cloud configuration button here. After click it, it will also show a multilingual setting page. Here is a video to show you. You can click the multilingual button and it will jump to the multilingual page with all translation here. And after you click the back and click the cloud configuration button, it will also show a multilingual setting here. You can click the setting button. It will jump to the multilingual page too. Just different way to go to multilingual page. Okay, now we already opened the multilingual page, and this is the multilingual page looks like. At the top of the multilingual page, here shows the multiple language which you can select. And in the middle of this page, it will show 5 different tabs. The product information, which include all the function points of the device. And the app interface will include all the translation of UI control panels. And the network connection guiders will include the translation of the guiders when you pair a new device. And the alarm test is used to configure the alarm notification language. And the last one is firmware upgrade text, which uses set different language of text when you have a new firmware of your device. Okay, now we already know the multilingual page. Let's start with how to select multiple language. When you open multilingual page, it will show like this. And you can see the language which you already selected showing here, like the Chinese, traditional Chinese, and English, and French, and Portuguese. And you can click the modify button showing here. Then it will show all the different languages we can support. And you can click the button to choose the Spanish and unselect like French, for example. Then it will show the language which you choose, like the Spanish and the French already removed from here. Okay, if you can't find the language which you need, it may be because your account level of IoT platform is still a basic version, like the Spanish is not support for the basic version. So you need to update your level of your account, at least the enterprise version. You can check this link to check your account level. If you have any question of the update of your account, you can contact your BD. He will help you to solve it. Okay, let's start with the product name. The product name will show at the home page of our apps, like the name shown here. And the product name will also show on the top of in device panels, like this one. And you can set the default product name in our IoT platform of the product. When you click the edit button, it will show a page like this, and you can input the default name of your device. If you only set the default name of your product, no matter what language you set on your phone, it will just show this name. If you want your device can support a different language, you need to go to Multilingual page and find the product information tab, like this picture shows. And then you can input a different name for it, with different language. Then it will show the language which you set on your phone. After we set the product name, we need to check if it already works or not. If you have real device in your hand, you need to delete the device in the app, then pair the device again. Then it will show the correct translation which you already done in IoT platform. If you are using a virtual device which you add by scanning QR code in our platform, it's similar with the real device. You need to delete it first, then use your phone to scan it again. Then you can check the new translation. Okay, next we need to know which part is belong to the UI control panels. Here is a video to show you. In our apps, after we click the products, it will go to the UI control panels. And there is a pencil button in the right up corners of the UI control panels. After click it, it will go to the setting page of the device. Both main page and the setting page of device are belong to the app. Only the middle one is belong to UI control panels. After we already know which one is belong to UI control panels, we need to know how to translate of it. For the translation of UI control panels, you can find in the two different tabs. One is product information, which include all the function points of the device. And the another one is the app interface, which include all the text and words of the UI control panels. Please translate both of these two tabs. For example, the dimmer which show in the UI control panels, well, you can find it in App Interface tab here shows the dimmer, and you can find the language which you want to translate and input the correct translation and click Save. After we translate all the translation showing in product information and app interface, we need to check if the translation is changed or not. We need 2 steps to check it. First, you need to go to mid page of the app, find the setting button and click it. Then it will go to the clean cache setting page, and you just need to click the clear cache. Then go back to the main page and pull down to refresh it. So it will be totally 2 different steps. First is clear the cache. The second step is refresh it. Okay. If you don't have the real device in your hand, sometimes, but you still want to test the translation, don't worry. We have the virtual device for you to check it. Just need to open your app and go to home page, and there is an add button showing here. After click it, it will show the distribution page, and there is a scan button showing here. You just need to click it, then pick your phone to scan the QR code which show on the IoT platform of the device. Then it will add a virtual device on your apps, and you can click it to open the UI control panels to check the translation. Sometimes you may find you already do translation in IoT platform, but the app, the UI control panel still work with the new translation. You need to check following 3 steps. First is make sure you already clear the cache of the app and refresh it, as I mentioned in the last page. And the second is you need to make sure the PID of the device which you are testing is using the PID under your IoT platform, not a factory PID. We face many times that you may get a sample from factory with the factory PID. So no matter how you translation on your own PID, the samples which you get from the factory won't with the new translation. And if you are not sure which the device it belongs to, you can find the device and click the pencil button like this one, and it will show the setting page of device. Just need to find the device information, and it will go to this page. And there is a virtual device, which is the device ID. Please share this device ID to us. We can help to check which PID it belongs to. Okay, next, sometimes you'll find that there is maybe a string showing in the UI control panels, but you can't find it in multilingual page. Just share the device ID or PID to us, and the translation which you can't find, and with the new translation to us, we will help to add it, because sometimes RD may forgot to add some string on our IoT platform before. Okay, next we will discussing about the function of the device, which will show on tap to run and automation. After you create a new tap to run or automation, it will show this page to set a condition. When you choose the device here, it will show the function of this device. all this function of this device can change the translation of it in IoT platform too. And for the task, it's the same with the condition. You can also find the device and select the function of all of them. Okay, next we need to know how to translate all of the function in tap to run and automation. You need to go to multilingual page and find the product information tab like this picture shows. And for example, there is a switch on off, which you can find in the IoT platform. It is corresponding with, it is showing in your app. Like this video shows, when you find the device, it will show the function page. And the switch is same with you can find in IoT platform. And after you click the switch, it will show the on-off like here. Okay, next we were discussing about the network connection guider. When you click the add button on main page, it will show the network distribution page. And here will show the device which you can pair. Then you click the device, it will show the network connection guider page. For the translation of the network connection guide page, it will also show in IoT platform. You just need to find your app and click the network distribution button and find the correct category of it. For example, here is this slide. Just click the set instruction button and it will go to network connection guide page. And you can switch between easy and AP mode. And you can also switch from English and Chinese from these two buttons. And what you translate here will show on the right side. For more language, you can click this button, more language. Then it will go to the multilingual page and with the new network connection guide page. All translation can be found here. First, we were discussing about the device name which show on network distribution page, like the multicolor lights showing here. Just need to find your app and go to network distribution button and select the product you want to translate and click the modify button. And it will show a pop-up like this. Here default showing the Chinese and English. For more language, just need to click this button. Then it will jump to this page and just need to find the language which you need and input the text. Okay, next we need to know which part belongs to the device, which part belongs to the app of the network connection guide page. Like we're showing here, the yellow one is belong to the app because all devices can use the same translation of this part. And so it will only need to change once in app translation. And this part, these two parts, the red one, it belongs to the device because different device may have different network connection instructions and the button text. So next, we need to know where we can find this page to translate it. First, you can go to the app and find the network distribution, and then click the network connection guide page. Then it will show you this page. And there is a more language button showing here, which you can go to the multilingual page. And also you can go to the multilingual page directly, like this picture shows. Okay, in network connection guide page, we can translate the network connection instructions and also the button text and the help setting guiders. For the network connection instructions, you can set Chinese and English here, and you can set for another language in here. Also, you can input for the AP mode and the easy mode. For button text, it's similar with network connection instructions. It will show Chinese and English here, and for another language showing here. For help guide settings, you can click Setup here, and like this picture shows here, Setup to set it. And if you want to take a look at what it will look like, you just need to click the View Linked Document button or the View Help links showing in Network Connection Guiders.